thought they were pushing something called Heartlands Media. It's called Hard Lens. Graham Elwood puts on a lot of live streams. He says he takes them off and then puts them on Patreon and rocks in. He wants people to pay for them. I know it's called Hard Lens now because someone just left a comment on his government secrets nonsense show with Lee Camp. They were both triggering each other back and forth. So it's called Hard Lens. Here, someone left a comment, and Graham Elwood acted both smart and stupid about it. It's quite cringeworthy to follow this racket. They're probably pushing off of YouTube because there are people like me who notice this crap. Now someone else is calling it out. Let's go to the audio.
Kathy Lewis, what is up? Boom, boom. Who is behind Hardland News? That they came out of nowhere and are now ubiquitous, and the reports are sketchy. I know some of the people at Hardlands. I haven't watched their stuff in a while. I don't know. I haven't watched them in a while, but they seem like they do decent stuff. I don't know. Maybe they've done some stuff that's questionable. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm the Whiny Man. I used to be on TYT, and I do a show with Lee Camp. I'm important. We won't think about myself plugging no names like Mitchell Health and Redden Economics or Hard Lens. So yeah, I think I know one of these Hard Lens people, that Allie from the other day. I'm not so sure they're all going to be fake. It's quite likely that they're fake, but I imagine Oz and Shanda, Manitalk, Redden Economics, they would love to have real people to mix in with their racket scam. Well, yeah, they are fake as effing it gets. I go to their channel, they're full of it. Yes, tell everyone you know that all these people are linked and they're fake. Haha, this is great. I searched a little bit on this Kit Cabello guy. He's military. He admits he's military. These people are COINTELPRO. They want everyone to be pro-military. They don't realize that that contradicts what's going on. So Mr. Baby Killer, Iraqi war veteran, he says this on his own website for Hard Lens Media. He's a paid fake. If you're in the military, you have no right to say anything. You have no right to participate in any type of intellectual conversation. The military is the problem. You're the problem. You're a COINTELPRO. It couldn't be more obvious. There's something here about Wolfpack. Is that Tim Black talks up a Wolfpack? Yeah, I'm mailing this one in. I got a basketball game coming up. I got a life to lead. This is whack-a-mole. They don't fool me. Hard Lens Media is a paid fake operation. It says he's a Marine. He's saying independent journalism is crucial. It's the same racket that I keep pointing to. The Joy Choden, the Mitchell Health, the Snort, the Ebon Kim, the Manitalk, the Redden Economics, the Roar Media, the Graham Elwood, the Jimmy Dore, the Jank Ugar. Isn't TYT also some type of wolf pack? Using that phrase? I remember that stuff. The where's the plane? Where's the plane? I think that was a distraction from trying to get Bernie elected. Trying to remember. So yep, I'll add in a little of this Hard Lens Media just to show people that they do not fool me. They do not fool at least one other person other than myself. Oh my god, this should be enough. Look at this guest he's having on. If I could ever mail a video in, this has to be it. I thought maybe the Alley woman was from Hard Lens. They started in 2017. They already have over 7 million views. They're obviously a rigged outfit in cahoots with the Mitchell Health stuff. That's why these front groups expose themselves. Everyone focuses in on them and forgets that it's all over the place. The caller, whoever tweeted, whatever happened where Graham Elwood was responding, I think they used the word ubiquitous. Correct. To me, that's about points of departure. They don't want us going to the beginning and saying, oh, wait a minute, let's go back. They don't want us taking a minute to search that guy's a Marine and obviously military intelligence. Really good, honest, decent, smart, wonderful, sincere people do not become COINTELPRO agents like these losers, like Graham Elwood, like Lee Camp. They're all connected. They're all tying each other to the hip. I find this humorous. So spread the word. Let everyone you know who's into any of this stuff, let them know that it's all fake, that it's all rigged, that those are military intelligence assets. They're cops, they're FBI. We don't know all the specifics, but it's obvious they're fake. Scroll down their video page. I love mailing stuff in. It shows that I can't be gaslighted. There's that weird co-host popping up in a lot of videos. There's a woman with crazy looking eyebrows. Maybe we can take a look at her. She's got some really massive eyebrow. You got the CIA production values for the opening.
That's all we can to build a better future. Kira, what's going on?
Yeah, well, okay, so the company I
So
love
we're
the
fake
most is
Kyra
Amazon.
Elliott.
Just as Jeff Bezos announced, basically that he's handing the reins of his company over to Andy Jassy.
What else? They're just promoting the looping system. They're whining about TYT, Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren. They're influencers. These are all influencer nodes. Lainey Peterson? Who the hell is that? Cenk Uygur, NBC is fine. Like, who cares? CNN calls out progressives. Who cares? Why is anyone even discussing CNN? So these people are basically doing the work of the CIA, FBI, all forms of authority. They don't want the medium to be dead. They don't want a leveling of the playing field. You know, these paid fakes, I would definitely tell them to their face that they do not fool me and that they suck and that they can fucking go to hell. That being a COINTELPRO agent, to be a confidential informant, is to have no integrity. It's to be a treasonous, fat, fucking pig face. So they're just pushing a lot of but shady looking people. Let's take a closer look at this crazy looking guy. Daniel Lupiker? Great. I'm mailing this in. I can see that this is a rubbish channel. I can see that they're tied to the hip of all
That's
these
all we
other
can
people
to build a better future.
with CIA
You got a
production
story for the
values.
people. What is going on?
Okay, so we're speaking about New York now. We're going to be talking a little bit
Oh God!
about
Look at this guy with the eyebrows.
this
This kid is such an obvious junkie. Daniel Lupker. Right. So, I've gone a little bit into the ranting. I'm gonna end up deleting quite a bit from this video. It comes down to the Alec Baldwin thing. Like, I agree with Baldwin on that one point. And hopefully I can recreate that imitation of Baldwin. I wanted to put together a video on just my impersonations. I'm trying to move away from this cyber sleuthing. It's too much. These people really get on my nerves. I'm better off having nothing to do with this crap. And I think I can get to that point. I'm gonna try. Thanks, Roar Media, for yet again trolling yourselves and showing what you're up to. You're this joy-choding, fake citizen journalist activism nonsense. You're not fooling anyone, or you're not fooling many people. I think anyone who's really watching is sort of just wasting their time. They're killing time. They don't actually think you're anything better. They're going to Amy Goodman. They're not going to you. They're not going to Graham Elwood. They're not going to H.A. Goodman. People who go to those people are very few and far between. Those are people just killing time. They think they like the shows. They're getting good ratios for thumbs up. But in the grand scheme of things, they're just creating a list for Department of Homeland Security or whoever is using the data. They're continuing to prop up the looping system. That's all they are doing. They don't even have to try to entrap anyone. It's the status quo. They're looping us up. I'm saying to puncture the loop, break the loop, expose these people. So anyone you know who is into internet who can mention any of this stuff, let them know that it's rigged. Tell them about the Snowden documents where they're simulating narratives. Show them that clip on Joe Rogan's buddy Annie Jacobson claiming that the ship did actually land at Roswell, but it was Russian and they had been experimenting on bodies with Mangala from the Nazi era, and that the U.S. decided to do the same. That was on CBS. Yeah, I'm considered the kook or troll. You're considered that type of person. Everything is rigged and fake means what it says. Dissent is spun as conspiracy theory. Everything is a simulated crime investigation. Our usernames are like cars, and they're cops everywhere, ready to pull us over or trying to nudge us onto a certain road. Consider the source. Consider the source. Found him doing this interview or a guest spot with Frank Analysis, but Franco was apparently on some different show. They all look military. They all act military. They don't fool me. They make it too obvious that they're proverbial multi-shill networks. I thank them for this because I've been on this type of stuff for 15 years and I like the feeling of being vindicated. I like the idea of getting the message out that Internet COINTELPRO is real, and thus it shouldn't be that difficult to identify who they are. Thank you, Kit, whatever your frickin' last name is, for letting it be known that you're military, you were a baby killer in Iraq, and now you're Mr. Treason running a COINTELPRO racket as an anti-terror agent. Graham Elwood, I hope you're proud of yourself, you loser, you whiny man, you fake comic. Oh, and the alley woman does turn out to be from Hardlands. She's a moderator and writer for them. It's called the Fake Citizen Journalist Racket Scam. This is my scoop. Well, it doesn't matter that it's my scoop. Although it is. I can trace how I figured all this out. It started with the Aunt BB. It's demented just in general that it's everywhere. The only saving grace is that they all seem to be drug addicts, leading miserable lives. So it's a form of Schadenfreude. That's all there is to that. They're a looping system going back and forth between fake right, fake left, alternative media, mainstream media. It's all a frickin' waste of time loop. That's why we'd be better off studying Eric Fromm or Krishnamurti or someone like that. Anything but these people. I only mention these people because it is everywhere and they do work in cahoots with the Jimmy Dores, with the Cenk Uyghurs. And then I said I'm not from the right side, but I'm fairly sure it's going on there too. In fact, I know it is. From back in the day, I saw it with Breitbart, Andrew Breitbart. I'm done. The Celtics Clippers game looks pretty good. I've said enough.